Whoops. Let's do this. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. This is going to be a pretty fun one. Just like on the last stream. Last stream we built an app and we tried to do it really quickly on stream. This time we're going to try to do the same thing for a website. Should be a lot of fun. I'm excited about it. I'm super excited about it. Really quick, I'm just going to tag some people that wanted to be tagged on LinkedIn. Creating websites fast, awesome. I'm gonna go over because I've been starting to make posts recently and asking people like, hey, do you want me to tag you when I go live, right? Just to see if we can increase a little bit of some of the viewership. And lo and behold, people are down with that. So I'm going to go and I'm going to find them, and I'm going to grab them and tag them. And then we're going to get started. But if you're in the chat, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're anywhere, hit me up. We're building websites today. We're straight up going to just build something in front of you and like make it happen. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited about it. I was experimenting with it yesterday. It's so unbelievably easy. And I've done it before. I've done some of this kind of stuff before, of course. We've thrown up websites. I've built my own stuff. Hey, Rahul, how's it going? It's interesting to get, like, good at it, right? And be able to do it, like, really, really quickly. I have this weird thing where I don't want to use templates, right? I don't want to use templates at all because I feel like, oh, no, people will notice that it's a template, right? And it'll seem unprofessional. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Yeah, no, well, I would tag you, but you're already here. What's up? I have this weird thing that I think people are going to notice that it's a template, right? I think people are going to notice that, like, oh, I've seen this kind of website before. They put no effort into this website, blah, 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 blah. But one time in my life did I notice that a website was built off of a template, and only because it was a template that I personally had already used. So, like, the chances of anybody else noticing that are going to be, like, unbelievably low. So, and it didn't bother me. I was like, oh, cool, they really spun this up. Awesome. I support the rapidity. I support how rapid they were with it. So, I don't know. I need to get over my little issue there. And I need to just make stuff is the goal. So that's what we're going to do today. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to kind of debate whether or not to build a landing page. We're going to build a landing page anyway, but then whether or not we're going to actually use a certain domain to link to something else. So it should be interesting. Okay, cool. So we're tagging Paige, sorry. Tagging Paige. Then we are tagging who else? Okay. One more post. I built an app in 5 minutes. I'll live stream the whole thing. Websites are easy. Here we go. How much people want to be tagged here? So Paul, you're already hopping on. I'll see you soon, Paul. We got one. Awesome. One. Yeah. Awesome. And then a few more people, and then we're gonna get started. Drop post once it's done. We're stuck. Hey, what's up, Francisco? You're not lit at all. We haven't even gotten started yet. We're tagging a few people, and then we're gonna just start by jumping right in. I'm gonna show you a few awesome website tools that I personally used to build really cool things. I'm really excited about it. So what's up, Abhishek? How's it going? Okay, we got that, and then we want Mushtaq. Awesome. Justin Harris. Awesome. It's super awesome that so many people are interested in this. I'm happy about it. Sunny. I have Sunny here. No. Sunny Quantra. There you are, Sunny. And then one or two more, I think. Look forward to the live streaming session. We'll appreciate a reminder. There we go. I'm glad so many people are hopping on LinkedIn. What's up, everybody? I would love to hear from you. It's awesome that we're getting more people from there. Alex Millsap, finance intern, and then Tanvi. I'm seeing all your reactions. I love it. Tanvi. Sagi. I think that's you. And then I think we're good. And we're going to get started. Nope. 2 more interested people. Okay. And then we are almost ready. I'm glad that so many people are doing this. Michael Russ, attorney. And then Sebastian Yonka. Awesome. You all wanted to be tagged. Cool. We tagged everybody. Let's get started. Hey, we got a question for me. Rule, I have a question about out of the blue. You're a smart guy doing great stuff. Do you really think studying in CMU environment helped you with this kind of stuff? So, great question. I'm going to address it in 2 seconds, Rahul. I appreciate that. That's a great question. I get that question a little bit sometimes. I'm gonna answer that question in 2 seconds. I'm gonna do my intro first, and then we're gonna jump right into it. But before I jump into anything, I'm gonna answer your question. So I appreciate you. So hey, I'm Max. This is EntrepreNerd, or I'm Max the EntrepreNerd, whichever you prefer. And today we're gonna be building websites. So websites can be built in forms of like landing pages with a domain. Like it's you grab a URL from something like GoDaddy, you pop it onto some service like a card, like a Webflow, like a WordPress. WordPress is the most common one, right? But you use all these different no-code tools to build websites and just have a page about you or about the stuff that you do or about the stuff that you sell up on the internet so that anybody can access it, right? That's the main benefit. It is just accessible from anyone, anywhere, on their phones, on their laptops, whatever. We all know what websites are. We're on a website right now. Great, right? So, but we're going to be I'm going to go over a bunch of different tools to build those websites without code. Previously, like 10-ish years ago, you had to build a website with code. You had to know a coder, you had to know HTML, you had to know CSS, you had to know JavaScript to some degree if you wanted anything to look nice or do cool things. You had to have all these skills in order to build this crazy website, right? But I was able to build my personal website in about a week, just learning Webflow. And some of these tools do definitely have learning curves. WordPress has a learning curve. Webflow has a learning curve. But some of these are way, way simpler. And if you're just throwing up something like a landing page to gauge interest or to test an idea, which is mainly what we're going to be doing here, you do not need any skills. You don't need like any prior information. You don't need to know how to really do anything. You just need to experiment slightly for about a day and you can whip up something really quickly. And that is unbelievably powerful. Being able to throw something up on the internet is unbelievably powerful. So we're doing websites today. No code. This is the 3rd week of no code month. I think the 3rd week of no code month, right? Yeah, pretty sure it's the 3rd week. Yeah, it's the 3rd week. But cool. And then next week we're probably going to be doing some more stuff in no code. But for now, let's get started. Before we jump into it, though, I have 2 sponsors, Restream and V1. I'm super excited about V1. I've been doing Restream for a while. Restream is amazing. Restream essentially helps you port any live stream that you're doing to any place on the internet, anywhere. And I port to personally like 5 different places, and it's worked really, really well. You can even port to Instagram. It's pretty cool, which isn't typical. But Restream is awesome. If you want to get started with Restream, I can drop a link down below to help you save a little bit of money. They're a great company. Would love to help you get set up with Restream. If you want to do live streaming, just let me know. Shoot me a message, drop a little comment on the live stream, whatever. V1 is actually a no-code tool for building apps, which is really, really cool because we did that last week. And so hopefully at some point in the next, probably towards the end of no-code month, probably towards the end of this month, so in a week and a half, we're going to use V1 on a stream and actually experiment with it. But it looks like a really, really design-oriented app builder, which I'm really excited about. So I want to give it more of a shot. And I'm going to be doing a demo with them soon. So V1's super cool. Love them too. If you want, you can check them out, I think, at yourv1.com and learn more there. But they're a no-code tool, and I'm getting sponsored by a no-code tool, which is great for me. So, all right, cool. Let's get started. Let's actually jump right into this. I got a whole bunch of people. Jumping on a bunch of different things. So, this is the LinkedIn, close, and we're all good here. I should see all of your comments here, but if I don't see something from you, I'm going to jump over to LinkedIn and bug you there, because sometimes it lags a little bit. So cool. A website, like I said, is essentially just a page on the internet that you can visit via a domain or a URL or whatever you want to call it, right? There are an insane amount of website builders out there. It is hilarious. Like, the most common one is going to be WordPress, right? Everybody knows WordPress. Like, 4 years ago, it was considered a skill to know how to use WordPress, right? It was the big thing. And still, they have, I think I'm probably going to see it somewhere here because they like to brag about it, but it's like 30% or something, 30 or 40% of the internet is actually built on WordPress. Like, it's a crazy amount, right? Personal use per month, billed yearly. Yeah, no, they got a lot cheaper for sure. But generally, WordPress was the tool, right? You can build just about anything you want with WordPress for the most part, right? Yeah, 38% of the web is built on WordPress. That's crazy, right? That is an unbelievable amount of adoption. So they're very, very popular. Very, very popular tool. I really can't shit on them that much, except that I hate them. I like just the website builder that they have and the dashboard that they have, it blows my mind apart. Like, I can't deal with it. Not like it's not conducive, in my opinion, for me. I know a lot of people that like worship WordPress. They love it because the second they took the time to learn it, once they learn it, they can do anything with it. Totally respect that. Totally, absolutely respect that. I just personally can't deal with it because I'm a wiener. It does need a UI upgrade. Also, I forgot to answer Rahul's question. I apologize. Also, let me take down the chat. Actually, I can put up my logo too. I should do that, and then the website promotion. Boom. So Rahul's question. I have a question out of the blues. You're a smart guy, doing great stuff. I appreciate that. Do you really think studying at CMU environment kind of help you with this? It did for sure. Absolutely. The main thing that I like praise college for is it gives you a complete sandbox to just experiment with stuff. And they encourage a lot of this kind of behavior. So I didn't necessarily. Yes, there is a ton of maintenance with WordPress. Oh my god. I don't know. I personally really don't like it, but I'm glad you're hating on it too, Lori. Studying at CMU, the main benefit for studying at CMU was, first of all, I did get a nice introduction to code, and they're great at teaching code. They are a very, very specific university. They're the best at code, I think, in the world in terms of just general development in computer science. So I did learn a little bit there, and they have great courses there, and it was awesome. But I never really used that because I got into no code. But I understand how code functions to the degree that I can use code-based logic in some of these no-code tools. So it did end up benefiting me there in terms of like raw skills. And everything else, I mostly attribute it to the ability to have a sandbox and just experiment and mess around, and the network. The people that I met at CMU are like unbelievably high-class, incredibly brilliant people, and they're going to be my friends for life. And like knowing them and being tight with them is going to benefit anybody, right? So just in terms of like, they know what they're doing. That will bleed into me. I'll start knowing what I'm doing. I don't know. The main benefit to college is the network and the ability to have a sandbox for 4 years or 2 years or whatever kind of university or college you go to. So that's my kind of take on it. I'm really, really glad that I went to SAMU. I'm glad that I met the people that I did, and I'm glad that I went to the courses that I did. But I definitely learned most of the stuff that I know about entrepreneurship and everything else actually trying it out. And I feel like that's just kind of every university. It doesn't matter if you go to Harvard. It doesn't matter where you go. You're mostly going to need to experiment on your own before you're going to learn actual raw, tangible skills. Just because that's not what they do. I don't know why. They should, but it's not what they do right now. I feel like they'll get an upgrade soon, though. So, WordPress. Great. We got WordPress. I hate WordPress, but it does pretty much anything you could ever want. Just because it's its own coding language, I think. They have their own backend, and people have just been dealing with it for years and years and years, so they've come up with some incredible stuff. Can't blame them, right? Let's say Wix. Wix is another one. Wix is actually one that I built my Moss Generation, mossgeneration.com on. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an investor. Let's say I'm an entrepreneur. And then I go in here and apply to join all this different stuff. It's very goofy, very silly, but like it's very design oriented. I was able to control the design of the actual thing very well, and it's really, really easy in my brain for it to work. So I understood Wix really, really well when I started using it. It just kind of worked in my head. And it's a little bit of a mess. It's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit all over the place, but it works. And there's a little bit of glitches, and it's a little bit weird. But Wix is really nice if you're just getting started and you want to try to build a more like full website, but you don't want to deal with some weird interface, because this is just literally a drag and drop interface. I pull things over and it exists there, right? I pull things over and I just pop them anywhere. It is drag and drop. It's as simple as possible. It just made it work in my head. So that's Wix. I really like Wix, but they aren't great for things like SEO from what I've heard, and like deeper kind of functionality, right? They're very, very basic in terms of what they're able to build with websites. So, but they work, and they're really great, and I really like them. Another one that's been advertising a crazy amount is Squarespace. Squarespace.com. They have just an insane amount of advertising presence. They pump out ads like nobody's business, and I hate it. It bothers me so much. Of course, Rahul, I'm so glad that I answered your question. They just drive me crazy because, like, please stop it with all the fucking ads. I can't take it. It just drives me insane. But they're another one, and they're more template-based. So if you need a template or you need something well-designed or template-focused, I've heard they're good. I know people that use them. I've heard they have decent integrations, but they mostly function off of templates, right? So you answer some questions, and it like creates a template for you, right? Kind of cool, but not as much like customization as some of these other tools. The one that I love personally is something called Webflow. This is Webflow. This is my interface for Webflow. This is my personal website. This is where I built everything. But I have like complete and total control over every tiny little aspect that you could ever imagine. You can design things. You can create animations. There's all this crazy, unbelievable stuff that you can do in Webflow, and I absolutely adore it. Just personally, it's just wonderful. I love it. It took me about a week to learn. So there is a learning curve on Webflow. It took me about a week to learn, but it just works so nicely once you get the hang of it. So, but just like WordPress, I can't shit on WordPress a ton. This has a learning curve. Webflow has a learning curve, but it's the best. Like every agency that I know that really, really likes to develop stuff, they personally use Webflow. If you want to like design like a really, really intense thing, or wanting to get into web development for other clients, right? Webflow is the best thing, because once you learn this, you can whip up stuff like crazy, and it's all really, really beautifully functioning. So, and I have such control over every little aspect of design and functionality. So, I really like Webflow. We're going to build probably a page in Webflow today. And then, those are all website builders, right? Laura says, so many people are pushing Squarespace. I've heard that they are better for some integrations. So, they could be. Yeah, that's a good point. I have heard that they are good at integrations. Webflow also has really solid integrations. Webflow is also just really amazing at like creating repeatable content, and I really like them for that. So for instance, I'm going to pretend that I'm on the web page. I'm going to go to live streams, and these are all my live streams, right? All my live streams are on my home site. All of the everything is there. Building an app in 5 minutes is here, and then you go here, and it gives you the rundown, and it teaches you what I learned this week, right? Stuff like this. Back to live streams. But I was able to create this kind of repeatable content in Webflow because it's just really, really good at this kind of stuff. I really like the repeatability of it. WordPress is really good for blog articles and stuff like that. But yeah, I dig it. I absolutely dig the hell out of it. So, what does Jackhammer say? Webflow is the best of the website builders. WordPress is just so outdated and bloated. I agree completely, Jackhammer. I 100% agree. I'm glad you're with me on that. But yeah, so I really love it. It's great. Woohoo. Let's move on. So those are all the big, well, actually, even, this is kind of funny. Even GoDaddy, which is barely a company. Even GoDaddy, I like them. I have most of my domains on them. They control most of the market share. It's just they're a little bit weird with the ads that they run, and they're a little bit weird with the stuff that they do. And up until recently, like their website wasn't really a thing. I don't know. The branding and the way that they kind of showed themselves wasn't like as nice as it should have been, given how popular they were. It was a little weird. That doesn't slow the speed of your site when you post your lives. Doesn't slow the speed. What do you mean, Lori? I'm curious what you mean. But okay, yeah. So, but even on GoDaddy, they have a free website creator. It's insane. It's like so many people have a free website creator, and GoDaddy has been advertising it like crazy. But mostly they're built off of templates, just like Squarespace and a few other things. So cool, awesome, right? Great, dope, lit, swag. Then those are website builders. A website has multiple pages. It exists. You can link different things between it. It's this whole thing, right? You go here. There's different little buttons. You can go to different parts of the website, and it functions in different ways. Great, but a landing page or a one-page website or whatever you want to call it is an entirely different beast. A landing page is essentially just a one-page website. It doesn't have any functionality. You can't go to multiple places. You can kind of pretend and hide content based on when they click buttons, and you can kind of make it this different thing, but you can't make different pages. So let me show you an example of that. This is Card. And Card, I absolutely fucking adore. I bought a giant thing. Namecheap is good for domain names. I'll check that out. I've also heard Google Domains is also really nice in terms of price and reliability. Allergies. But Card, I bought a yearly subscription to the highest plan recently. I love it. It's super cheap too. That's the main reason that I like it so much. It has basic functionality, basic customization. It does everything that you could probably need it to. And the yearly plan is like $50. So you can build 25 different websites for $50, right? And to me, that's like awesome. Because I want to throw up a ton of different things, right? Jack Hammer says, I played with starting a website hosting business. The white label I was reaching just included a website builder, so I imagine they all just repackage the same tool, basically. Yeah, Mark, I think you were the one that turned me on to Google Domains. I can't remember who. But that's super interesting, Jack Hammer. So there is a basic website builder that people can just like sell and repackage on their own. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That's so cool. You play with starting a website hosting business. That's wild. What a business to jump into. Actually, random little side tangent before we jump into Card. Card is beautiful. But random little side tangent. How to get a top level domain. So, this is one of the early things that I tried to do. I wanted to get a super easy paid like $300 a year and you can do it. Wow, really? That's insane, Jackhammer. Oh my god. Maybe we should do that just to fuck around. That'd be really funny. That's crazy. I really wanted. I heard a couple people talking in my local community, in the local tech community, about getting a .pgh Pittsburgh, like PGH Pittsburgh, .pgh domain, top level domain name, like .com, right? So you could do Pittsburgh.com or Pittsburgh.pgh, right? And there are a ton of different things. Like, for instance, my personal website is built EntrepreNerd.blog, right? And I did that because I couldn't get .com, and I'm really salty about it, whatever. But I like it now. I'm happy with it. And I might actually move something to EntrepreNerd.live because we do live shows. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I was looking into how to go about and like do this and go and get like a top level domain name so people can actually go and buy domain names on PGH and they would have to pay me and it would be this interesting little thing. And I was like, oh, that'd be really cool. I bet I could advertise it to everybody in Pittsburgh and make it a whole thing and whatever. Turns out it costs about $200,000 to submit a completed detailed application with their application fee. So then I started thinking like, oh, what if I just built what if I did like a Kickstarter and I launched a Kickstarter and once we reached $200,000 I could submit and get this top level domain name. I was thinking all about it and I thought it was a whole wild little experiment, but I never ended up going through or getting too into it. But top level domain names are way more expensive than I initially thought, so that sucks. But okay, now let's go to Card. Card is awesome. I'm going to open the dashboard. I'm going to give you an example of some of the stuff that I've built. This is something that I just threw up really quickly, and I'm going to throw up something else like this just to... This is a test because I want to get paid eventually, but I'm not there yet, and life is eternal suffering, is the page. I have a little thing here. I have a little embed here, and I have a little button here. I'm going to show you what those do. We're actually just going to go and build something. So let's pretend that I want to make a landing page, right? My initial idea was, look, I have a few different little domains that I've just been holding on to. I have hirepgh.com, watchgeneration.com, already using watchgeneration, already using entrepreneur.blog. maximumhero.com will eventually forward to my personal website, or my personal page on my website. And then enerd.co, I still want to use it somehow. And whenever I'm asking people like, yo, check out my website, and I asked them like, yo, you can just type in EntrepreNerd.blog, right? And they're always like, entrepreneur, like they can't spell entrepreneur just because they haven't seen it before, which is totally understandable. So I was thinking maybe I could make a landing page. Also, like I've seen a ton of people convert a lot easier off of really, really simple landing pages. So just like you go to the page, the only thing there is a subscribe button. And when you click the subscribe button, a pop-up modal pops up. And it just has a few testimonials on what the newsletter is about and who likes it, right? So we're going to I was thinking of building a whole separate landing page just for collecting emails using enerd.co, which is more highly shareable. Kind of makes sense to me, but it's also a little bit bullshit because if you as an individual are like, I don't know. I'm torn because the idea of having a super basic little landing page just for the signups makes sense to me, because if I'm sending to different people or I'm doing like ad campaigns, that would make a lot of sense, right? Anything like that. For landing pages, I was a big fan of Launchico. I also just had an automatic logo maker, but they were bought on, so I'm not sure if they're still the same. Interesting. I'm going to check them out. That's good to know. We'll check them out in a second. Someone's way to build a website for your startup. I love it. Launchico plus Namecheap. Yeah. So Namecheap bought them. That's pretty cool. Yep. Looks like you just throw things up. Product Hunt, iPhone app example website. Love it. This is cool. Reddit for Android app example. So it looks like this is more than just, they have an app, they have a Reddit, they have they have their own apps, it looks like. I love when Namecheap buys new features. Also, how fucking bold of this company, Launchico, to literally make their thing a unicorn. How fucking bold is that? To literally just say, like, we're a unicorn. That's wild. But I'm going to check them out. That's really cool. But there are an insane amount of these landing page builders. Doric is another one. Doric is a new one that just came out. Beautiful single page websites without code, right? And they let you, it looks like actually kind of like a Webflow, but for one page, little apps, little landing pages, which is really cool. I really like it. But I already bought like a thing. And this is nice, and integrate with popular services. This just gets me going. We got MailChimp, we got Zapier, Integromat, we got MemberStack, beautiful. But Card does most of that. I'm really happy with it. I think Doric just looks a little bit sexier, so maybe we'll use it at some point in the future, but who knows. So I'm torn between using enerd.co as simply like a forwarding thing. So when I go and tell people to like go to enerd.co to subscribe, it just goes to a pop-up or a separate little page built on what's up, Emmett? I don't know if I've ever seen you in here before. Have I? Maybe I have. But you're a Prime gamer. Oh shoot. Doric is a lot closer to Card actually. They work better on UI, but not right now. Right now it's a lot of clicking on menus. Okay. Got it. Oh, awesome. What's up, dude? But yeah, so Doric is a lot closer to Card. Cool. Yeah, they're pretty similar from what I've seen. It's just like it looked like a lot. They're a very, very new tool. They literally just came out on Product Hunt like a week ago or something like that. So I'm assuming they still have some bugs to figure out. I already bought a yearly subscription to the highest tier of Card because I love it and I adore it. And all of the tutorials that I've watched on MakerPad are on Card. So I really like it there. Great. So I'm probably going to stick with Card for now, but probably eventually I'm going to move to Doric, or at least experiment with Doric. But there are an insane amount of like single page website builders. It's unbelievable. It blows my mind away. So anyway, I'm torn, and I would love some feedback on this. Like enerd.co, nice little simple domain name. If I'm telling people to go and check me out, it's an easier thing to type in. It's an easier thing to link to. It looks a little bit sexier because it's short. It's like having a short little like Twitter Twitter handle or a short little Instagram handle, it looks sexier, right? It's just a little bit more appealing. It makes you look more professional. But do I use that to link to a website on my main page, right? Where I just have like a subscribe button up here. I have all these subscribe things all over my website already. You can go to EntrepreNerd.com. There's subscribe to email with live streams. I need to change this to a pop-up modal. Apparently it works a lot better. So you just click a subscribe button and it like pops up a little pop-up and then you subscribe for there. That's probably what I should be doing. That's what I've seen a lot of people have a lot of success with, and everybody says that they're amazing. Oh shoot. Awesome. Love your sharing this. I'm going to create my website. Looking forward to hearing more. Awesome. I think Erica Gutierrez. I love her. She's great. There's a ton of these things. I don't know whether to create a separate little page that I can link to. So enerd.co links to a thing on my main webpage. That kind of makes sense because I want people to go to my main webpage and be able to check everything out. But I also like the idea of just like, and the enerd.co just forwards to that little thing. So it still works, but it's on my main webpage. Or should I have just a landing page, just on card, that just functions very specifically like this is where you subscribe, and then you click a little button at the bottom, go to the rest of my website, right? That feels out of sync. That feels like unlinked. That feels weird. But having it on its own little thing just feels like more contained. I don't know. I don't really have. This is more like a personal kind of emotional reaction thing. I can always change it later. It doesn't really matter that much. I don't know, but let's go and build the landing page anyway, and we'll decide later. So we're just building a basic little landing page just for information on what the actual newsletter, what my newsletter and my live stream does. You go there, you look at it. There's a couple testimonials. I'm going to grab some testimonials from people in the menu. Jack Cameron would love a testimonial from you, something like that. We'll just throw it all together, and it'll just hopefully work. So let's see if we can find a super basic little subscribe page. Random app, title, Alice, hire protagonist, not bad. These little one-page things are nice. This looks cool. Hello. How far does it go down? So it kind of goes far down. But this looks pretty simple. This looks pretty nice. Okay. Let's go for it. So the height is, whoops, that's no good. So we're going to go to here. I want just the buffer. No, it's not giving me buffer. Margins. It's not letting me buffer. So I'm going to need to add, really quick, a little divider. Boom. Up there. Make it transparent. Where do I up the transparency? Styles. Elements. No. Go here. Orientation. Dotted, width, thickness, alignment, center, mobile. I wonder if I can just take this background color and make the divider the same color. Boom. Now nobody can see the divider. Now I can just add some space. So let's add some space. Width, thickness. That's not helping. Width isn't helping. Horizontal, style, alignment, margins. There we go. Now I'm able to push stuff down. So I pushed stuff down a little bit. Awesome. Let's add my little picture. Let's drop something in there. Oh my gosh. Why, thank you, Emmett. I super appreciate that. Launched emote fireworks in the channel. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Nobody's ever subscribed on Prime before. Or maybe Joe has. But still, thank you so much, dude. I super appreciate that. I love you. You're so cool. Oh my gosh. I deeply appreciate the subscribe. That makes me wiggly inside. I'm gonna add a little small profile picture here. We're gonna make this bigger so I don't look like an idiot. Boom, there's that. Can I make it bigger? Yes, I can. Whoa! That's funny. Oh shoot, auto. Aha, perfect. Okay, that's really cool. So I'm gonna call this EntrepreNerd. Boom, EntrepreNerd. A live stream where we build a new little business, side hustle, or project every week. Right in front of your face. Boom. Awesome. So, and then we have work. I'm going to delete this. We don't need any of these like, these are like sections. So you can click, so I could go and I could like make a little button that says go to #about, right? And it would automatically scroll all the way down to about, right? And that's really common among like one-page landing page, like one-page website builders. So cool. And about, we don't really need this. We don't really need this. None of this is important. I'll have this icon bar, so maybe I'll have a little bit here that says like, follow me everywhere. Boom. And then that'll be cool. Work isn't unbelievably important. And then this is not important either. And then this can just be deleted, and we'll add a button. So let's go to a button, I think. Yeah. Button. Button. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. And I'm going to move this up here. Boom. So we got a nice little button here. And we can customize the living shit out of this button. Which we'll actually do right now. Outline, hover. You can even choose the hover. That's so great. It has all these like basic little customization things that you can just work with, and it just like it's so wonderfully neat. I love it. So footer start, delete, buttons, delete, follow me everywhere. That's great. Getting a random call from unknown. That's always hot. Okay, cool. Deleting about, follow me everywhere, and then this is the button. Great. Awesome. Let's make it bigger, I feel like. Because the subscribe thing should be like right in front of your face, right? I feel like it should be a big deal. I wonder if we can go and do MailChimp and create a pop-up modal there and just embed that as a thing. Let's try that. Let's try MailChimp. Because I already have most of my thing on MailChimp. Let's log in. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, not talk me up. That's an old thing. Boo boo boo. Oh, goodness, and verification code. Hold on. Where'd you go, MailChimp? Where'd you go? The heck? MailChimp just disappeared. Oh, there he is. Okay. Verification code. What did I get? I got That works, right? I hope it does. Awesome. Let's quickly go over here. So I've been growing pretty consistently. I'm really happy about it. Most of them come from the embed form, which is great. Let's see. Campaigns, integrations, create. I think I go to my audience. Sign up forms. Subscriber pop-up. Design a pop-up sign that can be embedded on any website. Boom. Awesome. So, set image. Maybe, can I delete the image? I feel like that's not super important. Oh, God, it's not. Please, just kill me. Layout. How about, does it need to have... Maybe this. This looks nice. Subscribe to... No, don't subscribe. Not trying. Let's be a little bit more unique. What's up, Tracy? Unfortunately, my works, I can't but get but so many minutes of this. Totally fair. Totally okay, dude. Don't worry about it, Tracy. This will always be here. This will be recorded. You can check it out later. Don't even worry. But I appreciate you hopping on. I hope work is going okay. So let's just not even worry about it too much. Get the live stream highlights in your inbox every week. Boom. We're going to change this to heading 3 so it's not as annoying. Pop in your email. Smiley face. Boom. Subscribe. Add a disclaimer or note. I don't want to. Save and publish. Let's add a little image. What can we add? What can we add that's not annoying and stupid? That is annoying and stupid. It's very annoying and stupid. That is terrible. Replace. Can I get heck no? Insert. Fit. Whatever, we'll go with it. I'm probably going to change this later. Let's center this so it looks a little bit less dumb. I can add more fields. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Success message. Thanks. I'll see you on the live stream. Boom. Found myself catching the live streams for the first time and it's on YouTube. Video call. I like, hey, whatever works for you. YouTube works fine. I feel like I'm shocked that more people don't use YouTube. What's up, Grim Ice? What a cool name. What a swank name. So cool. Let's save and publish. Enter your website URL. Connect your experience. You need to add some code to the head of your website to get it connected. If you have an e-commerce store, check out integrations. To get your site connected. I accept the connect. Let's go and quickly finish naming our site first. So let's go and label. So we're going to do a card.co URL for the first bit. eNerd. Let's try that. Does that work? enerd.card.co. Perfect. Title, EntrepreNerd. Subscribe. Description. Here's where you can sign up to get more awesome information out of the live streams we host every week. Awesome. Publish. Publish to a card.co URL. Perfecto. So now it's going to drop here. I'm going to use this URL. Copy link. So we're going to go and check it out here. See if there's anything weird about it. enerd.card.co. You can do it, card. In the meantime, I'm going to go in and bring this over here. Here's this. Get started. So this is the embed that I need. Need to add some code to get it connected. If you have an e-commerce store, connect your website, copy to clipboard. So I'll copy this, and then we'll go. You still struggling? Oh, there's a big lag on it. That's why. And then I guess my face shows up a little bit later. There's a big delay on everything to make it all sexy and good looking. That's why it was lagging. Okay, so I got to fix that. EntrepreNerd, great. Okay, let's go and add an embed. I'm going to drag the embed all the way up to the top. Come on. There we go. Embed all the way up to the top. And here, I'm going to add this code and then done. And then this button. From there, check connection. Oh, I haven't done that. I haven't put it yet. Here, let's do save. Let's publish the changes. See if this works. Okay. Go here. Check connection. Does it work? I'd be shook if this just works this easy. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, okay. No, your website publish a pop-up. Make sure you have it corrected. Paste a copy to the head of your website. This can take a minute or two. Okay, so it might take a minute or two. Maybe it's taking a little bit of time. The interesting thing is, where's the embed? Is it up there somewhere? Where the heck did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's way up there. Let's see what happens here. Does it push anything down? Doesn't look like it. If it pushes something down, we can just move it. Is that I think it's the head? Yeah, exactly. It needs to be inside the head tag, yes. But I think from what I've seen using card, the way that you embed things in the head tag is you just go all the way up to the top of the website. It's super, super basic and weird and odd. But I think that's how it works. I think that's how I learned it works. I could be wrong there, though. I could be wrong. Also, let's make sure that there's no delay. Let's check the settings. See if there's any delay. Link URL. Optimize. Improves load time. Optimize an image when necessary. Defer loading. Lazy loading. Now let's take those off. Alt text. Anything that happens here. Margins. No, we're good. Done. And then the rest of this, is there like a, yes, this page, default, position, play, fade in, none, done. And then let's publish that sucker again. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Oh, stop with that annoying fade in. And there is a big buffer, so maybe we can go here and we can delete this divider somewhere, because that doesn't need to exist anymore. Boom. Cool. There's a setting for scripts in the web builders I've used. I agree with that. I might be doing it wrong. I very much could be doing it wrong. So let's go and check out backgrounds, pattern. Maybe we go to the page, onload, elements, no, page default, mobile. Let's look it up really quick. How to add something to the head in card. Card, adding a header. Add element, control, drag the header marker where you'd like the header to end, then release head drop, then you're done. Embedding custom code, here we go. The embedded element allows you to insert, including its head element. So cool, this looks like it is. If you need third-party widget, code, hidden. To insert your code in one of the three specific locations, head, for the site's head, elements, body, just after opening the site's opening, or body ends, effectively publishes embed outside the normal element flow to move it somewhere more convenient to the very end of the website, for example. Interesting. To insert your code in one of the three specific locations, head for the site's header, elements, body, top, or just after the site's opening, body, the body end, just the site's for the site's closing, body, tag. Okay. Head for the site's head elements. Choose the embed style. So maybe we go to the embed, go to the style, ID, classes, attributes, boom, style, aha, hidden, body ends, head, haha, there we go. Now it makes more sense. You were totally right, Jackhammer. Good fucking call on that. So we embedded it into the head. Let's go see if we can get it to check connection and work. Let's find out. Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. You can do it. I believe in you. I straight up believe in you, MailChimp. So this is taking a whole lot. Hey, it's been connected. When you're ready, turn a pop-up so it appears on your website. Close. Awesome. Pop-up form will display on your .card.co. So let's go see what that actually looks like. Okay, so that's super annoying. Thank God I learned web dev just for this, yeah. So we clearly need to customize whether or not this shows in a few different ways and where we get it to appear. So maybe button shows this somehow. There's definitely a way to do this. I've seen pop-ups work on things like this. Or we could just have this button scroll down to a hidden area that doesn't exist. It's a hidden little place. I can't remember exactly how to do that. Otherwise, I would do it right in front of you. But for now, like, this works, right? This works in a very simple way. Let's see how it happens. Okay, it's working. Button. Site can't be reached. Domain path. Okay. And then let's see if we can, there's a way that we can link to display. Interesting. So modal, yes. Upgrade to remove banding. Overlay opacity. Interesting. So immediately after 5 seconds, after 20 seconds, scroll to middle of page. So, okay, this doesn't allow you, so MailChimp doesn't allow you to click a button and for it to work, right? But there are services that allow you to do that. I was actually just using one on Webflow. So maybe we build it on there. Maybe we don't do a little MailChimp kind of pop-up. So maybe let's screw that. Let's screw this embed. F it. We're good here. This works really nicely. This button could go to another little section. So let's add a link, scalar, time widget, container control. So this is a section. Show in section view, tag section break, header marker, footer marker, scroll points. Let's see. Show in section view. Oh, that was bad. Edit section view. Okay, cool. So maybe I add control, creating website, websites on Windows, Linux simp. Who is Linux simp? Yo, that's a great fucking name. I love that. Oh my god. Creating websites on Windows, yeah. That's the best name I've ever heard, dude. Oh my god. I fucking love that. Linux simp. Holy shit. Does the button widget not have... What's up, Kevin? How's it going? It's good to have you on here. Does the button widget not have an option to create a modal integrated the MailChimp form? Open the modal integrate the MailChimp form? It might, yeah. I'm a Linux simp as well. That's great. I love it. Howdy, Linux simp. Have you guys seen the meme? It's like it's like the two lightsabers. So there was originally the lightsaber meme where there's two boys, and they're like basically one of them pops up with a lightsaber, and it's an edited lightsaber, but one of them pops up with a lightsaber, and he's like, all women are queens, and then the other one pops up and he has a red lightsaber, and he's like, what does he say? He's like, if she breathes, she's a thought, and that's like the main meme, and then they battle, and it's this whole big thing. That has been a wildly popular meme, apparently. I only recently just like realized that was a meme, and they when simp became a popular word, they were like, two girls fighting, and one of the girls is like, if he breathes, all men are kings, and then the other one is like, if he breathes, he's a simp. It's super funny. So, it's so good. And shit's hilarious. So, okay, I'm gonna drop this down here. See if we can get that. Okay, cool. So we have section 01, section break. Sure, there was a way to do this in a different way. Hide header. If a header marker is present, hide all elements before it when the section is visible. Footer marker is present, hide all elements after it if the section is visible. Got it. Got it. I think that's what we want. So this will be subscribe. And this button will go to the subscribe link. So URL, it'll just go to hashtag subscribe. I believe that's how it works. So, and then everything under the subscribe button should work fine. It should be hidden, and it should be a whole thing. So let's add like a form down there. Let's add a form. Cool, name, email, message, whatever. Yeah, let's just pretend that is a thing. So let's go and save. Publish changes. See how it works. Okay. Boom. Cool. Hey, look at that. So I'm scrolling, and there's nothing here. I'm scrolling, and I can't see anything. And then maybe we click the button. Hey! It works. So that's what we fucking want. That's better than any pop-up. That works just fine, right? And we also want this to not fucking do the exact same thing that it did. What was it? With the fade in. Stop it with the fade in. No. None. Well, the fade in was kind of nice. I'm just going to make it really, really low in terms of seconds. So let's go here. Publish it. Also, apparently the embed was what was slowing the card down. So, maybe I should optimize that a little bit. Button. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Awesome. So now let's go and customize that a little bit. You can push the play button to preview animation. Oh, good point. Yes. I forgot that. Yeah, you can go. Where was it? Where's the play button? Yeah, the play button is no longer existing because I took out all the animations. But yes, good call on that, Emmett. So all y'all are talking about on Ubuntu, all this fancy like code talk. I can't emotionally deal with all the drama. We're all about no code here. This is no code month. Why are you defiling my day? Scripts usually go with the animation anyway, so it doesn't kill performance. Interesting. Okay, so that's what was happening. It was killing performance until I added it to the head tag, and then I think it stopped being dead. But cool, awesome. So now we have a button, and this button will say something like subscribe, and we're gonna make it look a little bit sexier and make it look a little bit more annoying. I'm gonna do this. There's the outline. You can't even fucking see that. The hell am I doing? Oh, wait. What the... Why is it... Is it... Font quicksand. Nice font. I like it. Height, letter spacing, size, style, outline, solid, label only. I can add a little icon. That's fun. The label, whatever, outline. Why is it not going... Oh, I guess because it's this. Got it. Okay. Cool. Style. Elements. Nope. Give me... Yes. Yes. And slightly more height. Cool. And then we're going to go and we're going to find that sizing for that goddamn appearance, uppercase. Love that. Where's the sizing for the goddamn text? Give it to me. Give it to me. Style, outline, corner rounding, font, quicksand, size. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Perfect. Done. Awesome. Font changes. So this more or less like functions pretty decent as what I want it to, right? And then this form I can tie to a service like on buttons, submit, great, design, settings, styles, events. On submit, code to run when a user submits this form. This might be where I embed some stuff. Form ID, classes, attributes. There are ways to hook this up. Recipient email. So this isn't an email. We want this to be a sign-up form via MailChimp. Perfect, yes. And then I give the API key and all this different kind of stuff. So I would just plug in some API stuff from MailChimp, and it would just automatically port it over, right? Done. Easy. Name and email. Great. I don't even want the name there. Take it away from me. Display a message. Thanks for signing up. I'll see you on a live stream. Boom. Awesome. Let's take away the name because I don't care about who you are. Cool. And then the button should say subscribe. Boom. Unclick. Require payment. That's pretty cool. So we can actually require payment from people. I'm not going to do that though. So boom, publish changes. Now we have a little landing page. It works. It functions. Oh, great fucking point, Toast. Great fucking point, Toast. So let's go and do that. Also, I need to customize all these little things. I can change all these little things. So Twitter would go to a certain Twitter. Facebook would go to a certain Facebook. 500px. Wonder what that is. Email. Cool. But very, very good point. How do they get to main page? From the landing page. So let's go and make sure that that is a thing. Great. Absolutely great point. So follow me everywhere. Let's say subscribe. And then maybe at the bottom, we'll have a little bit of text or a little link. Let's add links. So link. Where did I add this? Oh, this is the link. Okay, so let's drop this down below here. We'll make this style slightly less annoying. Make it more white. There we go. Maybe pull it back slightly. Link, underlined, plain. No, we want underlined. Size, slightly smaller. We'll call it check out my previous streams. URL, HTTPS, oh my god. PS, boom, boom, boom. EntrepreNerd.blog/streams. Boom. On click. Done. Check out my previous streams. Boom. And now that goes right there. As you can kind of see. So if they want to check out my previous streams, great. And they can subscribe also from my main page, right? So, awesome. Follow me everywhere. Probably not super important. Also, it shouldn't be the same font as this, I feel. Maybe I should move this up. Let's just move this up. Check out my previous streams. Follow me everywhere. Let's make this smaller. Follow me everywhere. Drop the letter spacing a little bit. Margins. I don't like how. Follow me everywhere. line spacing, letter spacing, weight. Oh, that's fine. Size, quicksand. I mean, maybe it's here. Size, spacing. I can drop that a little bit. That's fun. No, don't leave. Still defaults, styles, boop, boop, whatever. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of email. I'm gonna get rid of Facebook. I'm gonna add LinkedIn. Can I add a LinkedIn? LinkedIn. It's just got all these things automatically in there. Look, there's a little LinkedIn logo. I love that. That's beautiful. And then I'll go and grab my LinkedIn just to show how it kind of functions. Boom, boom, done, easy. So now when I click that LinkedIn, it works. Awesome. Check out my previous streams. I live stream where we build a new little business, side hustle, or project every week, right in front of your face. Cool. Email. Basically, this is all functioning and it works and it's fine. There's a few little things that I would have to tie up. Let's go. EntrepreNerd.card.co, and then I can hook this up with an actual domain name, and great. It's taking an awful while to load, maybe because I just submitted it. Any issues? Let's try to go from directly here. Card never before has had any issues in terms of like view site actually showing up, so maybe there's something that I'm doing that's wrong. I wonder if I embedded some code somewhere or something. Maybe the servers are just floppy right now. I promise it's a good service. I wouldn't have bought the frickin' giant thing otherwise. Check out my previous streams. Follow me everywhere. Is there anything here that could possibly frustrate? I don't know. I don't know why it's having an issue. That's weird. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Good. Thank you for the feedback, Emmett. I appreciate that. So maybe it just needs a little bit of time to initialize. Awesome. But cool. We essentially, more or less, have built a fucking landing page for our just to get subscribers, right? And this centers, and it looks really nice, and it looks really great. This is all the information that people really need. I'll add the links down here. I'll customize this little subscribe form a little bit, and I'll have it port to MailChimp, which isn't that hard. There's a little tutorial on how to do that. So I can actually go here to this via MailChimp, and then boom, capture emails to a MailChimp audience. I go to MailChimp. I can look up online how to do this. You can actually even have a double opt-in, which is awesome. It does everything for you. It's so simple. It's just, I love it. I super love it. Now, really quick, if we're gonna throw up, we're gonna be doing tons of card websites. I bought the big premium site for it I brought the big premium subscription for it for a reason, because error 205. Interesting. So yeah, maybe it needs some time to initialize. It's having a little bit more trouble. This has never happened before. Quite sad. But hopefully everything's okay. Okay. There's another little thing. We're going to be using this a ton. And I was just experimenting yesterday with something called Gumroad. Gumroad is insanely easy to use. It's unbelievable. So Gumroad lets you charge for anything, anywhere, however you want, in any way, whatever, on the internet, just in general. Yeah, their servers might be down, and that might be the issue. It's looking a little bit weird, which is fine. Ain't no ish. But check out Gumroad. So let's go and just do this really quickly. So, excuse me. Let's go to my profile, or my products. Let's go to my products. I have EntrepreNerd test. Let's create a new product. Classic starts selling today. Pre-order, which is fucking cool. You can actually pre-order, sell before a release date. Like, God, I fucking love that there's that function like exists. And then membership. So this would be really cool. So maybe if I want to charge for a premium newsletter or something like that, I could just do a little membership. And when they click that button, it goes to, they pay, and then it forwards to the little subscribe thing that I just showed you, right? Awesome. So name of product, let's just say classic, buy me a coffee, right? Amount, $5 buckaroos, an expensive coffee. One or more physical goods? Nah, it's just a virtual little thing. Next, customize. Let's see. So description, pay, toss me a few bucks. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Toss me a few bucks to, did it work? It worked. Yay. My picture isn't loading because I think they're having some trouble. This goes here and boom. Awesome. Easy. And then LinkedIn goes to LinkedIn. No problem. So cool. So I think I need to change how the image actually loads. And then previous streams goes to EntrepreNerd streams. Right. Boom. Right here. Easy. Awesome. Fucking love it. So this is way, way more shareable than anything that I currently have, right? Because currently I go to my main webpage, which is like fucking this. And there's so much information here, and you scroll down and it's like, oh my gosh, not that hard to get started. What are you talking about? Holy crap, geez. I have to put my email in here. Holy crap, wow, what the heck? There's like 7 there's a video that I have to watch first. What's going on? I have not been getting great conversions. I had like 2,000 people visit my website a couple weeks ago, and like I think 5 or 10 people subscribed, and that is a shitty fucking conversion rate. So something I need to change. I know. Tell me about it, Emmett. It's ridiculous. I'm failing. So it was really cool though. Maybe reduce the image size. Yeah, maybe that might be it. Optimize. Improves load time by optimizing this image when necessary. Done. Let's try that. See if that helps. Oh, it's having some trouble. Whatever. I think the cards servers are having a little bit of issues, but we'll check it once it loads in a little bit. If that like happened all the time, then this would be a real issue because, geez. Hey bro, who has their LinkedIn on Twitch? Yeah, me. Cool, it loaded. Awesome. This is a little landing page that we just built. Pikachu level 5. And you can check out my LinkedIn from it. So And actually here, let me grab this. Don't actually subscribe on this. This will not actually work. But just a kind of cool little thing. I did study at CMU. What's up, Pikachu? I don't believe I've ever had you on here before. It's good to see you here. I did study at CMU. It was a great place. I actually was just talking about it earlier this stream. So cool. We have the landing page. It functions. You can actually go and check it out. Good to see you too. I love it. This works. This is great. I need to optimize this fucking landing page for my actual site, but this is why I'm building like an actual like landing page for people to go and subscribe. So that way when I link to different things and I suggest people go and check out different stuff, the fact there's a button just I know that is a little weird. Shouldn't they just auto-optimize? I don't know. Whatever. So what was I talking about? Gumroad. Let's finish up Gumroad. Toss me a few bucks to pay for my next little project or tool subscription. Boom. Buy me a coffee. Choose a little file to upload. Let's do this. Is this going to look like it sucks? I'll bet it does. Wow, I just uploaded a way too big picture. You graduated in 2018 from CMU? That's awesome. That's super, super cool. Awesome, dude. I graduated in 2019. So just a year after you. Maybe we knew each other. It's good to see you here. What did you study there? Oh, not CMU. Okay, cool. Where did you study? What you been doing? I graduated like a year ago. You're a little bit older than me. Awesome. What are you up to now, dude? Anything I can help you with? Summary. You'll make me happy. Nah, let's not have a summary. Let's just leave it. Leave it nice and simple. Content, pricing, $5, versions, from India, computer engineering. Awesome, dude. That's super, super fun. I'm basically this channel, if you've never been here before, is just we figure out how to buy stuff. We figure out how to sell stuff on the internet. We figure out how to do little bits of entrepreneurship. We just experiment on the internet to try to sell stuff and become mini entrepreneurs, and that's the whole mood. And so I just give you a bunch of tools and strategies and ways to go about and do that yourself. And that's the whole EntrepreNerd vibe. And so right now I think this is all I need. I want this. Yeah, change, publish. Let's go and publish this. Come on, you can do it. Oh, sorry, the product must have at least, what does it say? 1 file. Upload your files. Oh, redirect your URL after purchase. So gotcha. So I can actually give them a file and allow them to download, say, like an ebook or something like that, right? That's awesome. That's super, super cool. Let's see, variations. Allow the customer to pay what they want. Yeah, $5 plus. Minimum amount, $5. Suggested amount. Very cool. There's so many different things. That quick error. I know, yeah, that tiny little quick error. Like, what does it say? Oh, now it stays there. Because before it was just like, zoom, I'll see you later. And I had to like struggle to read it. Okay, so let's pretend a little file from existing, redirect to URL after purchase. Yeah. So this redirects to URL after purchase. Let's go here, subscribe, card/subscribe. I'm just going to redirect them to this URL. This isn't protected. Somebody that knew could just go to the hashtag subscribe and they could cheat it. But just for the sake of arguments, let's say this. Boom. So that works fine. Save changes, publish, published, boom, and then it's published, and then I can embed this, which I'm just going to do, onto my site. So let's say so let's just have this button. Let's replace it with an embed. Boom, embed. Let's pop in that code that we just got. That's a V. Okay, cool. So, and then I'm going to delete this, and let's see how that works. Let's see if that functions nicely. Start a poster selling website. Nice tiny income. That's so fucking cool. How do you just auto print the posters on something like Printful or something? I would love to know how you actually create the product. That's super cool, dude. So boom, and then it says buy my product because I just embedded, and I click buy my product. Boom, I want this. I click there, and automatically after that, it should forward to the next little page where they can submit their email or some shit like that, right? Just a little idea. Or I could go and I could undo, and I could just link this to Gumroad, copy URL, go here, subscribe. This goes to, where does it go? URL, boom, done. Submit, publish changes. Use a printing area every weekend and mail out the posters. Very, very, that's fucking cool, dude. That's awesome. I love little side hustles like that. That's so, so dope. So you print them yourself, and you actually like just make it all happen. That's so cool, dude. That's awesome. If you don't mind me asking, how much are you making per month on that? Is that like a full-time thing? Are you able to do that full-time? Also, how are you advertising? How are you getting people to go to this website? I would love to check out your website and showcase it if you want. Okay, cool. So this should work. This is all published. Let's go here, refresh, subscribe, boom. Does the same exact thing. Just goes to a different URL, right? It doesn't have a pop-up modal. It's not as sexy and simple, but it just does the same exact thing, right? I want this. And afterwards, it forwards to the actual subscribe page where you can drop in your email. Pretty fucking cool. So we can literally sell anything we want in seconds with Gumroad, which is so cool. I absolutely love it. And it's free to use. Fuck it. Oh, I got the website down now. Can't go out in this situation. Totally fair, dude. Totally fair. Absolutely. Got to stay safe. But boom. We just created a little landing page that like we can sell stuff through, right? So I might use this at some point in the future. Who knows? I don't know yet. I'm still figuring stuff out. My current landing page, a little bit weird. I should at least have pop-up modals here, which is something that I'm going to change in the near future as I start to advertise more. I have been getting consistent amounts of subscribers, but it would be great to have more coming in. So I think a subscribe little pop-up modal would be the best in most pages. So, my neck. But cool. Awesome. That's been most of the shtick. It doesn't look like we have any time to go and build something in Webflow, but building a website is one thing, but how do you figure out what to say on the site? That's totally fair. Copy is weird. Copy is super weird. I'm not great at copy personally. I know that I'm in a couple of Facebook groups that teach you a little bit different things. Usually what I do is, for instance, I just copy. I copy people. So a great example is marketingexamples.com. This guy's really good at this kind of stuff. He got like 19,000 subscribers in a year. I learned how to promote my content all from him. He's awesome. So I scroll down. This is great. It says, if you enjoy this, if you like more case studies, please join the email list. And here's the little pop-up, right? marketingexamples.com/subscribe, which is over his main page. And it just gives me a little thing. And it has a bunch of testimonials, right? Super simple. I really like it. Hey, I'm Harry. Slightly weird little picture. Great. Awesome. Short, sweet, and practical. Gives the basics. 29,000 markers. Social proof. And then more social proof via here, right? So he's been killing it. I really like how he does this. I'm probably going to do the same thing. Try checking Behance.net for UI ideas. I'll check it out right now. I've heard of it before. I've heard of Behance. Projects featured today by our curators. Interesting. Is this more for, like... Oh, this is more for... Gotcha. For idea. Okay, yeah. For UI ideas, there is nice. Dribble's better. Search website. Let's go to website. Is website here anywhere? Oh my god. Holy crap. Let me just search. Can I search? Oh, I have to sign in, I think. Maybe I just change this to website. Game design. That's fun. Photography, product design, sound interaction, advertising. Let's just try advertising. There we go. This looks nice. No need to sign in. I don't know what I'm doing wrong then. I don't know what I'm heckin' doing wrong. Most engaging copyright. Here we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, that is the bit that we're looking for. And then what did Emmett say? Dribble. Dribble. Discover the world's top designers and creatives. Dribble. There's a search button besides sign in. I didn't see it. Behance. Search button besides sign up. Oh, there we go. You're right. Search. Website. Awesome. I love it. Yeah, this is cool. Prime apartments. Hey, that's sexy. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. What do we have on Dribble? Maybe they need UI help. Ooh, look at all of these. This is nice. Yeah, this is so cool. So these are designers. Dribble's the lead designer to find and showcase creative work and home world's best design professionals. So I can just steal shit from here. This is cool. This is really cool. Yeah, and I can just add it to a folder. Awards. Man, y'all are full of so much useful information. This is great. Holy hell. Awards. Interesting. Site of the day. Okay. So they have sites of the day, mobile site of the week. Got it. By rallies from the United States, Globe Kit. This is super cool. Rent Scout. Man, y'all have so... Okay, so number one product. So product, I really, really love this. Holy shit. God damn. And they have a Pinterest because it's more visual. That makes sense. This is wild. Damn, dudes. Award-winning website design for your business. Start your free trial today. This is just an ad. Wow, this is crazy. This is a lot of text on one landing page, but I like it. Oof. These are all beautiful. I love this little logo. Holy shit. I love this. Look at that shit. This is great. I love that. Specifically that. This is... I'm fucking jealous. I've never been good at design whatsoever, even a little bit. I've always been just absolute fucking garbage at it. But this is great to know these things like this exists. This is sexy. God damn. Hacktoberfest. That's so cool. I love this. Hello, we're Current House. Oh, your go-to digital agency. Tech special marketing for Shopify. Fuck. This is me too. That's why I code. This is gorgeous. All right, I have a ton of stuff to dig through. Clearly, I have 4 sites to dig through with all this beautiful shit. So I can clearly up my game on my website. There's got to be a way to make it simpler. Maybe I just delete the video. Maybe a video isn't necessary because a video may be distracting from other stuff. I don't know. Or maybe just like a little hype video. That's like 10, 20 seconds. I don't know. I do not know. Let's also delete this little blog part because people can just go to the blog up here. Yeah, I need to make some updates on my website. But generally, we built a landing page. It fucking works. It's cool. We love it. It's awesome. This is a nice, simple little thing, enerd.car.co. I could also just use my little domain name, enerd.co, right? Something super, super basic and simple. So that's so easy to type, right? And it's so easy to send people, and it looks so sexy. It's so simple and sleek. They're like some of the people that there are a ton of people that have like really, really short little usernames on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter is another big one. So like it's like on Instagram it's like at HTML, right? Or like at Max Cody Miro, so MCM or something like that, right? Like little things like that, just like initials or super, super short little things end up being really sexy. I don't know why. It's just like, oh, you got to it first kind of thing. That's what we all kind of think if we're at least for me, when I'm in the tech space in general, because I know that like short URLs and short domain names and short handles in social media are really hard to come by. So, I don't know. I just think that enerd.co has a little bit more of a sex appeal to it. And so and having a very much just like, I saw someone's email with something like M and R. Oh, that's fucking cool. Like mark.com. That's so cool. I love that. What if I did? Oh no, there's no way I could get a URL. I could do Max because there's an A in my name. m@x.com. That would be so funny. But I would have to get a domain with x.com. I would have to get an email signed up with x.com, which would be weird and might not be possible unless I think they offer that. Check out x.com. Well, I feel like x.com is going to be a bad place. X is usually a bad thing to search. Let me check. X.com. Oh. Really? Really? It's just a tiny little X in the corner and that's it. That's all? Let's just spend the rest of this ranting and having a little bit of fun. We got 10 more minutes before I gotta hop off. Let's just go and do Daddy. Who is? Let's find who owns this. K3V. Oh, I think there was a glitch because of the exclamation part, Kevin. Oh, no. Oh, part of it did. Yeah, okay, cool. I thought this is an actual website that you were talking about. X.com. Let's see if we can find who owns this. And email them. Be like, yo, what's up? X.com. Domains by proxy. We have their registered street address. They're in Arizona. Registered email. X.com domains by proxy. Yeah. Okay, so they hid their email. Understandably so. That's pretty funny, though. That's pretty fucking funny. Apparently, if you email this domain, if you email like x.com at domainsbyproxy.com, something like that, it will still forward to their actual email. They will actually get it in their email inbox, but you won't. You can't find their actual email to hassle them. I kind of want to bug them. And their admin name, registration private. Yeah, so they hit it. I'm going to email them. Why not? Let's go and email them really quick. I like emailing people. I have a funny story. I emailed somebody from that owns fake.com, and I'll show you in a second. I've told this story on the stream before. Pretty sure oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Love your domain name. Love to help you. Yeah, maxmiro.com. That's kind of fun. That's fun at xmiro.com. Yeah, that's not bad. I actually have maxmiro.com, so I could just do max at maxmiro.com. But I wonder if there is something like that. Yeah, let me check. So let's go to Google Domains, because I'm trying to buy less on GoDaddy. Domains.google. Let's go xmiro.com. I bet it exists. I'll bet it's a thing. Ha! Love it. $12 a year. That's pretty funny. That would be kind of cool. Or maybe XM. There's no fucking way. Yeah, sad. Sad. Must be between... Oh, really? Domains ending in .com must be between 3 and 36 characters? I'll bet that's because all of the 3-letter domains have been taken up. That's a shame. Or all the 2-letter domains have been taken up. All the 1 and 2-letter domains. Yeah, almost no domains under 5 characters. It's super crazy. I actually came up with Cutie. I was thinking of doing a little startup like this, but they stole it. Somebody took it out from underneath me, which is really annoying. I like a year or 2 years ago, I really wanted to get Cutie. And Cutie spells out cure your UTI. Cutie, cure your UTI. It was just going to be a place where you sell some sort of a little bit of service, because there's really like a shockingly small amount of stuff that helps with urinary tract infections. And I knew people that were dealing with it at the time, and I was like, what if I could just create a little service like that? It's just not talked about. It's not a thing that people like to talk about, because it relates to sex and a few other things. Dude, I hate that. I never switch a main unless I'm going to buy it because I think it's some secret. Yeah, totally. It's super fucking annoying. Another thing that I was bugging was whatevernewsletter.com. That was another funny thing. Ha! They gave up on it. Like 2 years ago, I've actually tracked down the person that actually had this without an email. I like found them through Facebook and through their address and a bunch of other things. It was a really creepy little thing that I did. But whatevernewsletter.com kind of rhymes. It's a funny little thing. And I looked it up, and I was really curious because I was like, what if I just created a newsletter that was about just like dumb shit, right? Just stupid shit that you get in your, I know, what will entrepreneurs do in 10 years when nothing is available? It's going to be so sad. We'll go to alternates. Exactly. Notion.so, totally a thing. IO is becoming a whole lot more popular. Every no-code tool that I've ever seen is on something called .io, right? It's not .com. But we're going to have to move on to something else, and something else is eventually going to take the reins. But whatever newsletter would be kind of a fun little thing to throw up. And I could throw that up now in literally like a day. If we could throw that up on a live stream, it would be so simple. It would just be a card website, a little email subscribe via MailChimp, super quick like that. And then whatevernewsletter.com, hook it up to literally what we just did, right? The exact thing that we just did, we would do for whatevernewsletter.com. But it would be something about like stupid stuff that's happening in the world in your inbox every single day, right? And we could automate it maybe through a couple different little things, a few different little news sources, maybe parse some emails into one Google Sheet and then pull it out into something else, maybe via IntegraMat. Bunch of stuff that we could do to make this just a fully automated, silly thing, right? Or every morning I wake up, I text a little service, and it just makes it into a newsletter and shoots it off, right? Or I can make it a text service, actually. So every morning you get a dumb text about what I'm thinking about, right? Something like that. I don't know. Just little ideas. Little silly ideas. We're just something that we should totally build. So it's good to know that whatever newsletter still exists. I'm going to go to my Notion and actually plug that in as a little idea. But I love Notion. Notion.so. And everything that's built on top of Notion or relates to Notion, everybody just stole SO. No, that's a good point. That's what Twitter is for. So why am I trying to create a replacement for Twitter? Entirely fair, dude. But we could still do whatever newsletter. I feel like something like that would be kind of funny. Professional contacts. I still like Cutie. Maybe I can steal it from somebody. I would love to create, because I feel like that's such, I really like niche little problems that nobody talks about because they're weird or they're related to something like scandalous, like sex or mental health or something like that, right? I really like tiny little services that help with that kind of stuff. Maybe it could just be an affiliate service. Maybe it could be something like that. Or maybe it could, like, we could try to create our own product and we can go and we can talk to manufacturers, or just give like a little blog, right? It's just a little blog for advice on how to deal with urinary tract infections. I think it would be really cool. Who knows? But Cutie, something like its blog, maybe, question mark. So that's a nice little idea. I'm actually going to delete this one and just go with the last one that I had untitled. This is annoying. Why won't it delete? Delete. That's super dumb. And then whatever newsletter. Whatevernewsletter.com. Boom. Easy. Cool. Fun. This was awesome, dudes. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad everybody hopped on. I appreciate everybody joining. We got a little thing. It works. It's awesome. It functions. It's great. I'm actually going to change this back to URL. Hashtag subscribe. Boom. I'll save that. Publish changes. But yeah, I'll probably hook this up. I might use this. I feel like just having a nice little landing page that I can share a lot easier might be better. Or maybe enerd.co/entrepreneur.blog/subscribe, which is just a pop-up modal on the front of the page. And maybe that's how it works, right? Something like that. I don't know. I'm still deciding. Who the fuck knows? But this has been building a little website, right? We're going to be throwing up stuff like this probably every week now, because like just whipping up little things like this is awesome. I absolutely love it. It's great. It's how you just start testing ideas really rapidly and really quickly. So I did this for me personally, but if you have any idea, just throwing up a little thing. Yeah, I like the EntrepreNerd site too. Super simple, super neat. And I built it off of a fucking template. Nobody's going to know. Guess what? I hate doing things off of templates. I always feel like people are going to be like, oh, this is just a template website. But nobody thinks that way. Nobody ever thinks that way. I've only noticed one time in a million years, out of me constantly searching products on the internet, somebody actually using a card website. So, fuck it. But all right, I got to go. I got to pee like a motherfucker. And this is a ton of fun. I got to eat too before I jump into like tons of... It is the most generic layout. It's super simple. It's all you really need, though. So, oh well. But hey, it works. But cool. I appreciate everybody hopping on. Y'all are really cool. Y'all are really awesome. Thank you so much for all the design elements. I'm going to check those out. But awesome. I'll see everybody later. Thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you so much for subscribing. I super appreciate all the help. I got to create like some emotes for people that subscribe and follow and everything like that. Should be fun. But yeah, dude, I appreciate the hell out of you hopping on and giving me a bunch of little tidbits here and there. This is great. This was a ton of fun. All right, cool. This has been EntrepreNerd. I'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Shoot me messages, shoot me anything, shoot me an email, whatever you need. Happy to answer any questions, but we're going to be doing this a ton from now on. So this is the whole spiel about whipping up little websites. So hope it was helpful. I'll see you this weekend or next